what happens to demat account when the sole account holder dies, leaving a nomination? That's what we are going to discuss today in the Market Secrets investment series. Before we get started, I'd like to mention that we at Market Secrets had recently launched Algo Traders Program ATP. If you are someone who is interested in learning end-to-end algo trading, then you can consider joining our ATP program. I'll leave the link to it in the description section of this video. And with that note, let's jump into today's session and let's start with assumptions. So this is the sole account holder. So there is just one investor and it is not a joint demat account. So the account is a sole holder account and there is just one nominee and that nominee is also a major. Okay, so these are the assumptions. Now, if in this case, what are the documents that we would need? First one is transmission form. So you can just Google it, demat account transmission form, and you will get it. Okay, so you can print it, fill it, and you can submit it. Okay, so that's the first one that you would need. And you also need the investor's death certificate. Okay, so this should be notarized and it should be submitted along with the transmission form. And in addition to that, the nominee has to provide a transfer request letter. Okay, so they need to write a transfer request letter and they need to submit along with these documents. And lastly, nominee's KYC document. So if you are a nominee, you need to submit your KYC document. You also need to submit transfer request letter and you also need to submit the death certificate of the original investor and you also need to fill in the transmission form. So these are the documents required to make the claim. And now once you submit these documents, DP will transfer the shares to you and will close the deceased account. So whenever these shares are transferred, DP will create a fresh demat account for you and all the holdings of the deceased will be transferred to this fresh account. That is a mandatory rule. And if you are a nominee, you will get access to the transferred shares immediately after DP transfers it, but you will still remain liable to the legal heirs of the deceased. So you will get access to all the holdings of the demat account, but still you will remain liable to the legal heirs. So you are temporarily only holding it for them. Okay, you will not get to keep all of it. You need to settle that properly with all the legal heirs of the deceased. It is your responsibility. DP is just transferring their responsibility to the nominee. That's it. So they are just getting out of the legal mess. And if there is any problem in the future, if there is any legal issue in the future, nominee will be the one responsible. DP is just washing their hands off. That is what happens with nomination of almost all the types of investment. So you need to be very careful about it. You will not, if you are a nominee, you will not get to keep it. You are just holding it for the legal heirs. So I hope you understand that part. And with that, we have come to the end of today's episode. If you have any queries, comments or feedback about this episode, let me know in the comment section. I'll be happy to help. Also hit the like button if you have liked this video and share it with your friends if you find it useful. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video or conduct a live session. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.